Hello and welcome back to episode 25 of Unknown to World Known. We are back today with England because we are in the FA Cup. We're back today with England because we are in the third round of the FIFA World Cup. So we started off the World Cup in a group with Costa Rica and Saudi Arabia. We beat Costa Rica 2-1. Then we beat Saudi Arabia 5-0. Then we had the second round draw. We beat Nigeria 5-0. And we've come back today for the third round. The reason being is, in theory, if we go as far as we can in this tournament, we'd have third round and the quarterfinals today, then semi-final and the final tomorrow. Well, then semi-final and final in the next episode. However, of course, we've got to actually get that far. We're starting off against Italy in this round, who, that's going to be a tough game. Let's have a little look at what they've been doing. So they beat Iran and Togo and then Ghana, 9-0 against Togo. So we have got a tough game here. Hopefully we've got enough about us to get through. Hasn't been any big shocks in this round. France and Argentina is a big game there, but it's not particularly a shock either way. Romania being this far in is quite big. Germany and Brazil had to play each other. Romania knocked out Holland. That's a big result. And then that's kind of it in terms of big results. But nevertheless, not really anything else to go through. Let's head into the game against Italy and hopefully find our way through to the next round here in Japan, who are the current hosts. Let's have a quick look as well at the recent winners. So we had Holland have won 2 out of 3 in this series so far. This time they've been knocked out to Romania. Italy were in the final last time out, and they've also finished third in one of the tournaments. So Italy do well, but they haven't quite managed to go far enough. We finished third in the 2026 World Cup. Let's see if we can go one step further. Our lineup for this game, we've got Ramsdale in goal, a back four of Trent, Bevis, Parsons and Saka, Rice and Bellingham in midfield, Roberts, Foden and Trotter in behind Greenwood as the striker, which I know is a bit uncomfortable at the minute, but England don't really have any other strikers. We'll just ignore it. Ramsdale plays the ball out to Bevis. He's bringing it out of the defence and then plays it off to Trent. Ball forward towards Greenwood. Doesn't manage to find him, however. Bastoni is back there for Italy. I can't believe Bastoni and Riguri are still going in this. Long ball down the wing to Gafrida. Ball in behind to Lepre. Finds himself one-on-one with Ramsdale and chips him. That's not the start we wanted at all. Very early on in the World Cup third round, we are 1-0 down to Italy. We're not going to watch that because it was embarrassing. We are now with a free kick. Bellingham brings it infield. Ball through towards Trotter. And then it bounces around again. Bellingham to Rice. Tries to find Saka on the wing, but Talignani intercepts it. Parsons forward to Saka. Tries to find space down the left-hand side. Cuts it back inside to Bellingham. To Rice on the edge. Back across to Saka. Bellingham with the goal. We are potentially back on level terms. I think we are. I don't think there was an offside there. Also, just while I've got a chance, do apologise if I sound a little bit blocked up today. Hay fever has hit me like a ton of bricks. And hopefully, with some hay fever tablets, we'll be getting past this in the next day or so. We come back to a highlight for Italy this time. Amy sends it out to Talignani on the right-hand side. Saka is out there to meet him and forces him backwards to Tonali. Lepre inside to Luca. Ball through to Gafrida. In space is forced wide. Gets it back across. Luca puts Italy back in the lead. Far from ideal. Hopefully we respond as quickly as we did last time. But yeah, it's very easy for Italy there. Lepre to Luca, and Trent just isn't aware of that ball in behind. And as it comes back across, there's 4 people around him here, and he's managed to find space between all of them. Roberts gets the ball, whips it in. Bevis gets us back on level terms. We do respond quickly once again. And this time, it's our boy from Everton it's Bevis who gets us back on those level terms. So it came from the free kick. It was headed away by Riguri, but Roberts just on the turn hit it. Brilliant cross, brilliant header from Bevis. Ravella with a free kick for Italy now. Bevis heads it away, only as far as Lepre, who sends it back out to Ravella. A fair few names that we know from Everton in this Italian team. Papetti back to Amy, and then forward to Lepre. Luca through to Gafri. Oh, for goodness sake. Ramsdale makes a save, but Trent is just not aware that he's got defensive duties in this game. We reach half-time at 2-2, and I'm really thinking we might have to bring Trent off. We're going to send James Black on in his place because Trent is just getting caught out way too often. Parsons is going to come off for Harwood Bellis as well, just because of that injury. Foden with a corner kick. Bellingham, Greenwood at the far post. It's 3-2. We lead for the first time in the tie against Italy. Again, I don't believe there was an offside to actually look at. There is not. We've taken the lead against Italy. And now, hopefully, they don't bounce back the way we have done multiple times. Ravella with a corner for Italy, sends it in. Bevis heads it away. Lepre's going to go and collect it. And then sends it back in. Gafrida's in there, header just over the bar. Foden is going to come off for Harvey Elliott through the middle. Just for the last 20 minutes or so. Only because he's getting a bit tired. Saka throws the ball into Harvey Elliott. Back to Bellingham. And then across to Rice. Forward to Roberts. Tries to get across him, but it was well blocked. And then Gafrida now with a chance to break. Ball over the top towards Luca. Harwood Bellis has it covered though. Plays it back to Ramsdale and goes long. Talignani intercepts it though. He then gets past his man somehow. Esposito inside to Gafrida. Black does really well to intercept that one. And now it's to Trotter on the left-hand side. One of the best players in England at the moment, by the way. Can he get the ball inside? Gets it to Bellingham. And then Tonali is just absolutely snapped Bellingham. Makes it 10 men for Italy. And hopefully, with them having 10 men, we can see out this last few minutes. And that is exactly what happens. We see out the last few minutes without any kind of trouble. A 3-2 win against Italy in the World Cup third round, which is really weird to say. We will be back with the quarterfinal in just a moment. And the second game that we've got today in the quarterfinal, it's against Portugal, who are currently the second best team in the world according to the world rankings. Ramsdale in goal, Black, Stansfield, Rice is not playing centre back for us. Harwood Bellis and Saka. Oliver and Bellingham in midfield. Davidson on the right. Foden through the middle. Harvey Elliott on the left. And Greenwood up front again. Elliott with a free kick. It's headed back to Silva by Leal though. And now Portugal. Oh, have given it away to Elliott. Cuts it back. Greenwood. Can he turn and shoot? Davidson gets the shot off. We lead 1-0 in the FA Cup. I keep calling it the FA Cup. The FIFA World Cup quarter-final. We are 1-0 up against Portugal. And this is all of their own making. Why are they allowing that to happen? And then Davidson blasts it into the bottom corner. It's a goal that we've been given, but we're happy to take it. Straight from the kickoff, however, are Portugal going to pull what we did to Italy multiple times? Correa on the ball here, goes past his man. Black with a good interception there, though. Davidson plays it over the top, finds Greenwood in space. He gets tackled. Bellingham, oh! Clips the bar. What a goal that would have been. Black throws the ball into to Lopez, apparently. Davidson gets the ball after Oliver wins it back. Foden to Greenwood. And then back to Oliver. Ball over the top towards Bellingham. Brings it down lovely. Plays it back to Saka, which is a little bit too far away, in my opinion. Saka inside to Bellingham. Cuts inside. Gets a shot off it. Hits Vale and goes into the back of the net. It's a definite own goal. But it is 2-0 now in the quarter-final. And we are looking very good as we head towards half-time. Saka with the ball here. Plays it off inside to Bellingham. I was thinking drill one across the box. He gets a shot off. It was going wide. Vale can't get out the way. 2-0. Saka on the ball. Plays it short to Bellingham. And then to Foden. Inside to Greenwood. Bellingham gets a shot off. It's 3-0. I'm going to say it, guys. England are in the World Cup semi-final. There's no doubt in it now. We've dominated Portugal from the first whistle. They don't know what's happened. Bellingham to Foden, inside to Greenwood, back to Bellingham. Lovely curling shot into the bottom corner. Nothing they can do. They don't know what's going on. At half-time, we lead 3-0. And yeah, it's pretty much in the bag if we're being honest. Let's have a little look at what we can do. Foden can come off for Mason Mount just because he's one of the top players who's looking a little bit more tired. Bellingham can come off for Azoma as well. I feel like we're comfortable. We can make those changes. Nuno Mendes with the ball at the back for Portugal. Plays it inside to Silva and then back to Quaresma at centre-back. Gracer goes over the top, finds Palmeira and then inside to Correa. One-on-one. Drills it into the bottom of the net. Portugal have one back and Ramsdale did nothing to try and prevent that going past him, quite frankly. And it was a bit too easy here. Who's this here? Oliver just doesn't carry on following his man. That's really poor from our holding midfielder. Greenwood plays the ball to Mount. Back to Greenwood, then back to Mount. Gets down the right-hand side of the box. Tries to go past his man. Gets tackled. Loses the ball. Lopez is going to try and break for Portugal here. He's running at Oliver now, who does nothing. He ends up playing the ball back to Nuno Mendes, however, and then back to Vale. Kind of took the sting out of that potential counter-attack there for Portugal, but Correa back on the ball. Silva to Leao. Drives forward. Saka with a good interception. Harwood Bellis plays it back to Vale for them. Correa to Lopez. Turns Palmeira out. Ramsdale with a good save. I was expecting the flag to go up. It hasn't gone up. Portugal have got a corner. It's going to be Lopez sending it in towards the far post. Vale's there, but heads it over the bar. Elliott with a corner sends it in. Vale heads it away. 65 minutes gone. We're going to be looking at subs very shortly. Saka back to Elliott. Brings it down lovely. He cuts it into Mount. That's game over. 4-1 now. Mason Mount gets his. And we are cruising once again. We had a little bit of a scare, but we've very quickly put out that fire. Harvey Elliott with a lovely turn. Mason Mount with a lovely finish. 4-1. And at 4-1, we're going to send Tammy Abraham on up front. Gracer with a throw-in. Mount does really well to get in front of his man. Azoma plays it off to Abraham. Forward to Davison. He plays it out to Black at right back. Ball goes back into midfield. Got away though. Azoma is back on the ball after a ball from Harwood Bellis. Oliver tries to find Abraham. A little bit of a lack of effort there from Abraham, if I do say so myself. Lopez is back on the ball for Portugal. Vitinha and Silva exchanging the ball back to Vale. And then Silva back on the ball again. You can see Portugal, how they want to play. They want to control possession. But at the minute, for the most part, we are allowing them to do so, but only at the back. The camera's just turned off. Palmeira sends the ball well over the bar. We have a free kick on the edge of the Portugal box. Davidson goes for goal, and the keeper makes a big save. We do get a corner out of it, however. Can we get another goal? Harvey Elliott's going to send it in to the far post. Abraham was there, but it's headed away. As far as Vitinha, can he now make an attack for Portugal? No, we can't. Black with a fantastic tackle. 4-1 against the second best team in the world, technically. We are through to the FIFA World Cup semi-finals in pretty dominant fashion there. I don't know who we'll be playing next, but I fancy our chances. In the semi-final, we will be playing Spain. Let's have a little look at what's going on. France will play Colombia or Serbia, so chances are it's going to be France versus Spain or England in the final. Come back in the next episode, hopefully in a couple of days. It's Easter at the moment, so I'm a bit all over the place with when recordings are coming out. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment, can we win the World Cup? Let me know what you think. Subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.